Okay, what we're going to do now is we are going to harmonize note by note this cantus firmus, um, and we're going to break it up into two different kinds of things. In this first video, we're going to talk about the beginning and the end, special rules that apply to the beginning and the end, particularly the end. And then the next video, we're going to go all the way through it and develop a counterpoint for the rest of it. So sometimes when we look at a cantus firmus, what the easiest thing to do is to start with not the beginning and go all the way through, but to kind of find the target of the end and kind of know where you have to end. That way, as you write all the notes going through here, you'll be able to create nice voice leading getting to the end, and you won't have to do a big weird jump to get to the end because you'll already know the notes that come at the end. So let's talk about the end really quick here. So in first species counterpoint, we want to end on a unison. So that note has to be that because these are in unison. Okay? So I have a bass clef here. I made double sure of that this time. Now, the second to last note, we can kind of figure that out too. We sort of have some options here, but not a lot of options. So we can pretty much come to a pretty good solution for the second to last note as well. The second to last note, we definitely want to use contrary motion on between the last note and the second to last note. So we want these to have contrary motion. So our cantus firmus is going up. So we want this to go down. So my second to last note has to be higher than a C. So anything higher than a C. So that's one thing that we want. Another thing we want is it to have a nice resolution. Now, let's think about our harmony here. So if we call this a one chord, right? Which, yes, you're right. It's kind of unfair to call it a one chord because it's just a single note. But what's going to be implied is tonic there. So what we want to do just before tonic is do something that leads very nicely into tonic. So we have to think about harmony a little bit again. So we haven't talked about harmony in a little while. But what is a chord that goes right before tonic to make it just really feel like tonic? What's our second to last chord in a lot of cases? It's a 5, right? So we want a 5 to go to 1 all the time. So if I can get a 5 here, it would be great. Now, just looking at the cantus firmus line, we have a leading tone going up to tonic. That is great. We love that. So what can we do up here?